Hello everyone, very good evening and welcome back to the stream. We are back with chess games. Uh, we will be playing Rapid 10:15. Let's dive in. We are starting at 12:51. Let's see how far can we get. Let's play Karokan. Let's bring the knight out. Okay, he said no pinning. He said no pinning. So now going here looks risky. We can play this, but makes this bishop a bad bishop. Or we can go here anyway. What do we play here? Do you push this and keep this bishop for later, maybe on this diagonal? Let's simply bring the other knight out, protecting this pawn, and see what he plays. He castles. Now I think this pawn push will be better. We unpin. We castle. We can go here. We push he takes. So we can go here. Try to bring this bishop out. But this weakens this knight. But we go here to protect it. Let's go here. Okay. Take with the knight. It takes here. Let's take it with the pawn. Opens up our bishop, so we don't need to play this and sit here. We can simply put our bishop here. Let's see. Next, you can kick his bishop also by pushing h6. Okay, he attacks our pawn. 1 2, it's defended 1 2 times, so we don't need to worry about it. We can come here and protect this. Going here doesn't look like much. Yeah, if we come here and then bring the rook here, this looks good. So we protect our pawn 3 times. Okay, he attacks our knight. We bring the rook here. That's a pretty decent move, but if we go here, this queen can come in. Or do we simply go here? Okay, if we go here, his knight comes in. Going here doesn't look like a way, so let's go here. Now I can go here. I cannot go here, of course. Maybe bishop here was not that bad, I think. Hmm. Can I go here and trade this knight off for his bishop? He gets the center. But I can push this also. Let's push this. Now we can come here. Let's see. We need control over this square, man. Right here is pretty annoying. Okay. So he's not leaving this pawn hanging. I thought earlier it was hanging. We can go here. Takes will be takes. Huh. Now we can come here. We cannot hop in here. Cannot hop in here. Maybe. Maybe we can come here. Okay, he's trying to push in this knight here by kicking us this way. So we can go here. He takes, we cannot take. So we can go here, I think. Okay. We go here. He takes, we take, he takes. This is defended once, twice. Next, he tries to push in here. We go here. We take it. We take it takes. Then we kind of don't have nothing. If I go here, he takes. We take. He cannot take. But gets the center. So we have two moves. Putting this knight this way. Okay, this is defended once, twice, but it is attacked three times. So I kind of don't have this. I can put this knight here. But what can happen there? I think I'll be putting this knight here. If it takes, then we'll have to take with the pawn, otherwise we'll get forked here. We take with the pawn. We need to avoid this fork, or we can take this knight, but yeah. Okay, he puts his rook on the open file. That's kind of an issue. We can go here protecting this, but we kind of have to give up this. We can go here, but then again he can come here. I think we can go here, then takes will be takes will be takes, so we are kind of safe there. He doesn't have this square anyway. This is protected. By going here we protect this and connect our rooks. Doesn't look like the end of the world, but the problem is he can come here and fork us, and now we cannot take with the bishop. So going here looks problematic. Going here looks okay, but on the next move we may need to take this. Let's go here. The problem is we have given him the chance to come in. OMG. Do we have the chance to simplify, or is it too late already? Let's take this knight. This knight is so annoying. Hmm. Bishop takes would have been bad. So we are happy. Can we play? Finally, we can rematch. Can we play? Yes, we can play. If I go here, he doesn't have this, but I can go here. He has this. If we come here, try to reclaim the open file, he comes here and pins us. We come here, takes. This is this. Bishop here can be played. I mean rook here. Rook d8 can be played. Then we may need to bring our queen this way. This push is not there. This is not there. This is not there. We can come here and threaten this bishop. That is also not there. Let's play rook here. At least get rid of one of the rooks. Positionally, we are in bad shape, man. Knight to b3. Yeah, knight to b3 is there. That's a free pawn, right? Oh, not that free actually. Now I think we can bring this knight out. Rook to c1. Will be a trade. Rook to c1. What? I kind of did not see that discovered attack, and I had to take this pawn. Otherwise, it would have been a bad check, and we would have been crying. So okay, he tries to attack our. He tries to grab that pawn by attacking our queen. So we need to hide in a corner. Sadly. We have a little bit of time, but we need to use that well. Our back rank is protected for now for sure, but the problem is if he doubles up, then he can attack on our back rank. Bishop to c8. Doesn't look like a way. Bishop to c8 is too passive. He'll simply check us, cook us. I'm kind of sleepy, man. I needed a coffee or something, man. If we don't bring that knight, then knight in the game, then it is a problem. We are just a pawn down, so okay, he kind of comes here to protect this square. So we can go here. We cannot go. We can go here. Oh no, we cannot. We can go here. If we come here, then what happens? He cannot take, right? Can we come here? We cannot come here, of course. Rook to d8. Rook d8 is a move. We can trade. We can take. Then maybe bring this knight out. Can be a way. We kind of stopped this. That is kind of lethal. If we push this, we are kind of blocking his. Okay, if we push this, he cannot take, right? Then if we push this here, we can trap his bishop. Or we can go here also, I guess. If we go here, then push this, and his bishop is dead. Oh, if we go here, he simply pushes. I don't think he can push. Can take pawn, but it will be taken by this rook, right? Oh, we need just one more defense here. Maybe we'll bring the queen here. Back rank is an issue though, but maybe. Let's bring the queen here and hope for something. Hmm. Okay, he preferred to bring the bishop back. If we go here, we are kind of losing it. If we go here, it is not there. If we go here, he can take. We cannot take this. We cannot go here. So we need to go here again. Sadly, we don't have this. So yeah, we need to go back here again. Is it trying to come here? No one is commenting, only me. Yeah, only you, bro. So we don't have this due to this rook. He can come here and stop this block this, block us from this diagonal. We can come here. Yeah, now we can come here and stop it, I guess. Can be a thing. Then maybe rook here. I can push this pawn also. No, he gives up his rook for our. Okay, if we take this rook, he comes here, traps us. We need to go here. He takes, we take. So we get a rook. It gets even, but yeah, he gets to keep a rook and a bishop for. Hmm. Oh shit! That was a free rook, man. I should have taken here. There is no point. He blundered. I yet blundered again. Why am I so sleepy today? This was a brilliant. What if I take here? Okay, then also white is winning. Rook b1 he plays and saves it. Yeah, we were lost anyway. Never mind. Let's go to the next game. I am so sleepy, man. Push. Bishop here is the way. Take it the queen or take it the knight? Take it the queen maybe. Bring out the knight. Push the pawn. Stop him from hopping in here by pushing this. Oh no, we pin this knight. Finally, people are commenting. Yeah, people like to sit around and chill, I guess. Just watch. Unpins. So we can bring this knight here to control these squares, or we can bring this knight here to go and get some double attack going. Knight here looks like a better move, I guess. Knight here is also good. And this attacks this pawn. Yeah, maybe I'll play knight here. If I castle, okay, he unpinned. So I can bring this knight here. If he pushes a knight here, double attack this guy, and then castle maybe. Castling now looks a little risky. Maybe I'll play knight here. I'll have to take this knight here. Was that a good decision though? He got a lot of activity for that exchange, man. That was not good, maybe. Okay, he has a dark squared bishop, so we should be fine. I'll exchange here. I'll not let his knight sit here. Bring the rook on the open file. Bring this rook here. Maybe not a good idea. Here maybe. Okay, maybe here for now. Then we can double on this file. You can push this and say no to the back rank also. Yeah, let's push this. Now we can try to double. Now you can block it here. Now do we double here? What does he have? Bring in here. Maybe we double this way. What do we have now? His bishop is kind of locked on this diagonal. If he pushes the pawn, it dies. So we need to attack this bishop with the knight. But how? Okay, he pushes the pawn. Now, if we come here, attack this bishop. On d4. Yeah, d4 is the way I can see. I can see for sure. If he takes, we can take with the knight. Threaten this check to win this queen. But the problem is he can push. So if we push it, if he pushes it, queen d5. Okay, push this pawn and queen d5 you are saying. Yeah, can be played, but the problem is he can push now. That is the issue. If we try to overprotect this, he may go for en passant, and after this takes, he gets like entry. And that will be sad. If we go here doesn't look like progress. It looks like saddest. If he pushes, then what to do? His bishop gets weak. May need to find some kind of attack on this pawn with the knight. Maybe here, attack this pawn. to attack here to get something going. Let's push this pawn. Okay, he takes. Now I can take. Now I can take with the knight or take with the queen. I can take with the knight also. Knight though looks decent enough. We take with the queen. He takes. Queen g2. It's not that easy, bro. We need our knight here. If I take with the knight, if he doubles up, how do we protect the knight? That is the issue. If we come here, then he takes, we take, then he takes. He ends up winning a knight. That is the issue. If we take with the queen, we have quite a lot of control, and he may end up exchanging the queens, and knight in the end game is better than the queen, than the bishop. Hmm. This is a free pawn, but he may come in here. This check is not there. Yeah, let's take this pawn. Now we go to the seventh heaven. Seventh heaven is the way. Knight c5. It will be a trade. He will be able to save this. I don't want to trade it. Dark squared bishop cannot do much if we put everything on the light square. So we can come here and kick the bishop directly also. Push b6, b6. Then it will be takes, takes. He cannot save the both pawns. That's what you were saying. I am kind of thinking like go here, attack his bishop. Okay, his bishop can sit here, man. Yeah, if his bishop sits here, it will be lethal. It's better to trade this off. Yeah, get this bishop off the board. If this is protected and sits here, then it will be bad. Rook c1, then knight d3. We have this. He takes, we take. He takes, we take. And then he saves it. He gets away with a rook trade. You said rook c1 and knight d3. d3 is this, rook c1 is that. What did you say? I could have played this, he would have taken, then I don't know. I don't know. Now I think I can go here. This is not there. I can go here. He takes, I take. उसने रुक C1 नाइट D3 खेला तो नेवर माइंड. चलो एक रुक को बाय बाय बोलना पड़ेगा. आ गया वो यहाँ पे. दूसरा रुक भी ले ले क्या? इधर जाने से अपने को दूसरा रुक भी मिल रहा है. प्ले नाइट B2 and this. Push this takes. नाइट B2 सही लग रहा है. रुक C1. रुक C1 पे टेक हो जाएगा. फिर ये we can take here and then it will be a bishop versus knight. But yeah, this setup will help him push these pawns and we will be cooked. तो somehow इस pawn को push करके इस knight पे attack करके कुछ एक करना पड़ेगा अपने को. I think ये सही लग रहा है. नाइट B2 इज द राइट मूव. यहाँ पे आने से इधर भी अटैक है, इधर भी अटैक है, इधर भी अटैक है. यहाँ से हम लोग मनोवर करके बहुत कुछ निकाल सकते हैं. द प्रॉब्लम इस पॉन को लेना पड़ेगा अपने को. वही एक दिक्कत है. ओके ही पुश्ड. सो नाउ अगर हम ये करते हैं, यहाँ पे आते हैं, तो अगर वो वहाँ पे आता है तो क्या होता है? इफ वी कम हियर then he comes here, then we don't have anything, right? फिर अपना रुक ये लॉक हो जाएगा, इसके साथ पिंड हो जाएगा. नेक्स्ट A5. ओ ओके, अपना रुक का इतना दिक्कत करने का है नहीं, राइट? विल बी सिंपली put two pawns up. Yeah, maybe it is the right idea. Risk it for the biscuit. Okay, he protects that way. Now we can take this. Takes will be takes. We cannot push this. इस बिशप को ले ले क्या? F6 is a strong move. F6 is a strong move. Yeah, of course. Push he cannot take because this hangs. And if we take it, then he takes it. But it messes here his pawn chain. This is on a... You are up so much material. I am just one pawn up. Hmm. Take this free pawn. No. He protects it. So if we take it, he takes here. Then we take it. Maybe. King up. If we go king up, what can he play? Yeah, of course, but still he cannot take it. This is protected. We can keep giving him checks. You cannot come here, cannot come here. Rook c8. King e8. Oh. Yeah, of course. Of course. King e8 is GG's. Sorry. But he can. Oh no. Yeah. King e8 is GG's. The GG's to one of the pieces, and if you trade the rooks, then it will be one knight versus one knight and a bunch of pawns versus three pawns. So should be winning. Should be winning. Yeah. I am winning here. That rook move was kind of too much, I guess. Rook d7 was insane. That knight f5, sometimes knight in the corner is weak, but at this point of time, knight f5 is like a crazy strong knight. Never mind, never mind. He can try to grab a bunch of pawns, but I think I am good here. I push this pawn. Yeah, let's push this pawn. That's no issues. And just keep pushing. I guess I'll just keep pushing. Hmm. If I go here, rook c2, he comes here with a check. I come here. And it's GG. Rook c2. Okay, now I can come here also. If I come here, it doesn't have checks. That's no issues, I guess. I come here. I come here. I take with this. I come here. And I bring the knight out. I push this pawn. That's no issues. Okay, he is trying some kind of stalemate or something. Guess I take here. No. He has this square, right? That's no issues. I push. I push. I push. I give the knight, maybe. Maybe I'll come here. Queen it. Check him. Check. Check. Checkmate. Resigns. Never mind. Quite an interesting time to resign. Next with me. Yeah, sure. Join in. Send unrated challenge and we will be playing. Or send your ID in the chat and I will be sending you a challenge. Let's go. Scandinavian is the way. Prime compounding. What do we play here? We push this pawn. Let's push this pawn. Let's bring the knight out. Let's pin them knights. Take. Take is the way. Let's push. Oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. Bring the knight out. Kick them bishops. Take them knights. Take them bishops. Take them free pawns. Oh, we say never mind. We say never mind. Bring out the bishop here. No, this hangs. Bring out the bishop here. Go here. Takes. Checks us. We hide. We hide. We come here. We come back. Post takes. We simply take. We push. We bring the king up. Now what? This takes is not there. This takes is there, but doesn't look that strong. We bring that rook out. We can come here. Bring them other rook out. We missed a free pawn there, right? On this move, we could have taken that free pawn. Hmm. What is the move here? This doesn't look like the way. This will be bad. This takes is not there. Push, not there. Come here. Come here. Push them pawns. Hmm. Push it and kick it. Or push this way and kick it. Maybe push this way and kick it. Goes back. Takes will be takes. To go here. Oh, okay. This is under attack. Takes. So go here. Okay. Okay. Knight cannot be taken. Knight cannot be taken. That's kind of saddest. Uh-huh. We ended up losing material, man. That's kind of sad. Hmm. I should have doubled the rooks a long time ago. I just kept thinking that I'll double and yeah, delaying doubling the rooks costed us the game. Bring the rook here, maybe. Push them pawns, maybe. Can we come here? We can come here, I guess. No, we cannot. Okay, we can, I guess. Come here. Doesn't work. Push takes. Then what? Push takes. From here. Okay. This chap will be sad, I guess. I need to come here. Takes will be takes. Will be check. The rook back. Oh shit. Now I kind of don't have nothing. I don't even have time. Okay, nice game. GG's, bro. I think we played really bad. 88%. I am kind of happy with that. So we made one blunder though. Okay, this was a blunder. Yeah. Yeah, this pawn push was there for so long. I saw the move, but I did not play it. Yeah. I saw the pawn push, I saw the rook up, but I still did not play it. I just kept messing around, threatening here and there. It was bad. Blessing chess content creators with like and subscribe. Stay blessed. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Means a lot. Let's go to the next one. We are getting black pieces only today. Push. Text doesn't look like the way. Bringing the knight out is the way. Bringing the knight out is the way for sure. Can bring out the bishop. Takes, we're fine. I think bishop here is good. Can push the pawn. Looks like he tries to hop in. We can take here, we can push this pawn here. Push this pawn. Takes. Take. Or do we pin this knight and get rid of it? Maybe he tries to get rid of this bishop. So push this pawn maybe. Stops from hopping in here. If he comes in, we go back. In this knight. This is a good square, I think. Trading this bishop here will not be bad. And put this bishop here. You can bring this knight here, then push this, ask him to take. Okay, he brings in the knight, so we bring in the knight. Hmm, that gives us chance to hop in, but first push this. You can push this, then go in. We take, he takes, we go here, he pushes. And we're kind of, yeah, let's push this. We have this move also. That looks weak. I can bring the rook on the open file, or I can bring the queen out and the castle on the queen side. I can push this pawn also. What is the best move here? Which move gives us more like activity? Bring the rook out, lose the castling right on the queen side. Knight out is not there. Knight takes this way. Then we can come here. Push this pawn looks good, man. I think we can push this pawn. I had this in an idea. If it takes this way, we take this way. We could have pinned this knight, then push this pawn. Maybe. Okay, he tries to open up the king side. So now we can go here. If we take here, he takes. If we take here, he takes this way. If we take, he takes. We can take here. He takes. Then we go here. Knight here doesn't look very good. Maybe queen here is the way. I'm not taking that for sure. Knight takes knight. What can be the play here, man? If I take this, it opens up this. If I bring this, it opens up our castle. You may try to hop in here, but that's fine. Let's attack this. Hmm. So we don't have that pin anymore. But we can play this. No. It takes this way. If we take this. Wait a second. If we take this. Yeah, we castle here. Oh shit, 300 ends up forking our rooks. Now I can take here. I don't have this. Mm-hmm. That's not good. I should have been careful with the castling thing, man. Mm-hmm. X is not there. Hmm. So we lose our rook, one of our rook anyway. So we take here. We take it with the knight. Take the queen. This is not a check. If we take it the queen, it takes, we take. You can take it with the bishop also. This hang, oh, this is hanging already. You can take it with the bishop also. Double attack on this. Now okay, he attacks our queen. If we go here, if we go here, if he takes here, we take here. cannot take here. If we go here, he takes, we take, and then he has kind of nothing. If we go here, he takes, we take. If we go here, we are threatening his queen, threatening his rook both. So I think we can go here. Looks like a way. Oh, that's an issue. Yeah, I mean, without the queen, it's pretty unwinnable. We are kind of cooked. Let's see, where did we end up blundering? It is maybe somewhere in the middle game. We should have taken that central knight a long time ago. %, we played bad. This was an inaccuracy. Castle was best. Knight e5 was best. Dx c4 was the best. Cx d4. Okay, this was the blunder. Here we completely won. Here we lost the game actually. Yeah. Stupid London system. How are we so stupid that we lose against London system, man? Bad. That's the stupidest loss ever. The opponent is 1306. So let's go. What? He's not even playing. Opponent getting okay. Should I do a poll that should I hide my rating? I was thinking of like not looking at the rating anymore. We go for Italian. Castle. Bring the rook in the center. That's the saddest. We push this pawn here. Takes. We fall back. Takes will be takes. Bring them rook on the side. Knight out. Attack here. Or bishop here. Maybe trade this bishop off. Bishop here. Take this. We cannot protect that bishop, or can we? Take this. Take this. Knight out. No, this is hanging. Push this pawn maybe. Knight out, threaten this jack. Stop this knight hop in. Push, takes. Actually tries to push this, take here, bring in this, some kind of sacrifice here, so push this. Bringing it here can be a way. Okay, bring it here. Takes will be takes. And we are good. I think we are good. And we go some kind of boring end game. Let's come here. It's a GG's to the queen. Give them a check. Resignation is the way. Bro blundered his queen away. Let's see. Yeah, the game was equal, but yeah, the blunder was the saddest. Okay, this was an inaccuracy. I was kind of thinking of pinning this knight and getting rid of this, but this fianchetted bishop are scary for me. Whenever I play, I at least keep in mind to get rid of these bishops in this here. They kind of become very annoying in the long run. Okay. Never mind. Knight out here was the way. But how? If I play this knight out, if it takes, I go here. Then what? D7. Rook E1. Let's see, 5. H4. Yeah, it's equal. It's equal. So I think here it was, this push was not that bad. Why would I give him a free pawn? No reason to give him a free pawn. Let's go to the next one. We are kind of going back and forth at the 1250 level. So we are not very sad about it, but we need to like keep pushing and be proactive. Caro-Kann is the way. Takes looks like the way. And go here and check him. Get rid of one of the bishops. Push maybe. Computer shows push here is a good move. A lot of times. I don't want to give my dark light squared bishop, I guess. I can bring the other knight out though. No, maybe I'll push. Takes, then bring the other knight out. Let's push this pawn and see what happens. Let's bring the knight out. Takes will be the way here, obviously, I guess. Or do we pin this knight? We pin this knight. Takes will be bishop here will be taken. Takes here looks so obvious. Next I can give him a check here. But if he takes with the pawn, he can block with the bishop. Maybe then we get rid of the bishop and castle. I am taking too long to castle. I should have brought this light squared bishop out a long time ago, I guess. This check is not that convincing. Takes will be takes, then takes will be takes, and he sits in the center. This check looks pretty decent. If we put pressure on it, we take, he takes, we take. Are we good? If we put pressure, what else can he do? He can kick us this way. We castle. We bring this rook out. Now we can take here. Then I can come here and attack this backward pawn. Maybe attack this backward pawn. Take it takes. You can come here. Now we can bring it here and attack this undefended knight, maybe undefended bishop, maybe. What if we come here? What if we come here? To take it this way, we'll simply take it. We'll simply take it. We take it this way. We can take it here. Give up a rook for 4 points of material. Oh, we can play this knight here. We can play this knight here, but this pawn falls. This pawn falls anyway. If we play this knight here, it takes this pawn. You can come here, threaten. We can simply take it, takes, we take. We come here, he takes, we take. Then he takes. Then also we don't have it, right? So we need to take here. Maybe we take here. Then I take here. Then I come here. Taking with the check, he takes. Taking the check, he takes. Takes will be takes. Should I save the bishop or should I save the knight? If I come here, he takes, I take. Yeah, I have this move, right? I have this move. Hmm. Somehow. We say no back rank. Say no back rank. Okay, he has two rooks though. We need that central pawn somehow. Four moves. Come here. Okay, he doubles. Tries to trade off the rook. Okay, if he trades off the rook, he kind of double attacks on these pawns, right? So I need to come king here. But he still gets this. So if I push this, he still gets it. We don't have this, we don't have this, we don't have this. And come here to protect this, we need it here, man. We don't have it. Damn it. He pushes, we take, he comes in, we go in here, he pushes. We can save only one pawn. We can go here, still he pushes, we take, he takes with a check, we come in, he comes us, checks and gets this one. Let's push this one. Takes. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, he gets the test anyway. He gets that anyway. D6 is a fork, sure. But he will not give it, I guess. He will not give it to us that easily, man. No, he gave it to us. Wait a second. If we come here, he pushes. We come here, he cannot push. Let's come here. If we had not lost this pawn, we are completely winning, man. Losing this pawn on h4 was very negligent from our side. Keep running the king, he cannot stop. come here. 1, 2, 2. I come here, he comes here. I come here, he comes here. Then I come here, he queens, I take it. Yeah, I think we kind of have it. Now if I move here, he moves in here. Now I have this check to take this pawn, but then I cannot stop this pawn, right? So I kind of have to move this way. Now if I come here, I have this. Now what? If I go here, he pushes. I can go here, threaten this pawn, he pushes. He pushes. Then I go here. He keeps pushing. E3, then C2. E3, then C2. What if he pushes, what if I go in? I can simply sit here, right? Whenever he comes here, I can simply sit here. And till then, I just need to capture these pawns. Till then, I just need to capture these pawns. Now I can come here again and go here. I think I can come here. If I go here, he pushes. If I come here to take this, he still pushes. How do I take this pawns? Come here. Come here is not the way. Come here. This is not the way. What is the way, man? If I go here, I come here, then he pushes this again. G3. I go here, he pushes. I go here, he pushes. I go here. It kind of does nothing. I go here, he pushes. So now I push it. Oh shit. Bro. Pathetic. Okay, it was kind of a drawish game, but we ended up losing. So close. It was a draw as per the computer, but yeah, knights are kind of bad in the end game, man. I mean, if only knight is there. We made a pathetic little blunder and gave the game away. All that energy we spent watching. Sorry about that, bro. Sorry, sorry. That was my bad for sure. But I am, yeah, and what can I even say? You moved your knight too much. Yeah, maybe. I lost a pawn on that h4 square somewhere. That was the loss. That was the worst actually. How many hours have you been on? I have been on for 2.5 hours. I am kind of losing one game, winning one game, losing one game, winning one game today. Now I have this knight out, I have this pawn push. Which should I move? I think this pawn push is okay. I think I kind of got a little sloppy and like, yeah, accepted the defeat in my mind somewhere and moved that pawn so casually on the h5 from the white side and ended up losing that pawn. Otherwise it was a winning game, I guess, if I had played a little more tightly. This is going to be exchanged with this anyway. Now I can bring this knight out here. Yeah, let's bring this knight out here. When I lost a rook in the last game and I was 2 points down, that's when I kind of accepted that I lost and I ended up losing the game. Happens, it's part of the game. It's part of the game, but the sad thing is we played bad. I think after castling on this side, he tries to sacrifice, bring his knight here and cook us. So we prevent that by pushing this. Hmm. We have not castled on the king side yet, but why is he preparing so much attack on the king side? Why is he preparing so much attack on the king side? I don't know. So do we go that way or do we not go that way altogether and castle on the queen side and stay happy? As soon as we castle, okay, we can come in here and here, then castle maybe. Let's bring the rook here. Okay, he tries to push this way also. This square becomes weak. Now we can bring this knight here, and then castle maybe. Bringing this queen out doesn't look that good, and it is also in the way of this bishop. And if we go here, it is on the way of this file. You can bring the rook here and attack, but yeah, it is in the air though. But yeah, I am feeling like bringing knight in here, in here, and then castle. It will strengthen our defense on the king side significantly. And yeah, we will get this file open for the rook also. So looks like an idea to me. He doesn't have this hop until and unless he sacrifices a piece. And yeah, this will be protected by this knight. After we castle, king will be also defending it. So I kind of am having this idea. Let's try this. I can even go here and threaten this bishop also, but he will threaten to take, will be take. Yeah, going here will be a mistake. I think this will be a strong setup, but he will push these pawns. He castles. So now we can bring this knight here, or we can castle and bring this knight here next move. If he brings it here, yeah, he doesn't have that quickly. So we can castle also and maybe bring this knight on the next move. Bring this knight here next move. I think we have a problem here. We had a problem here at least. If we played this knight, if we take, if he comes here, then we go here. Oh no, he didn't have it. So yeah, we are fine. We are fine. Now we can go here. We cannot take this anyway. So we can push this. But he can push this. So you need to push this here, right? He's kind of having this idea of making this pawn chain this way. Next move, we can put this here, make this battery. Right, I guess. And then we can double these rooks up on this open file. Yeah, a semi-open file at least. Okay, he decided to take here. Now we cannot go here, right? Because this falls. So we kind of go about our idea. Oh, but this is hanging. And it threatens mate. Are we in trouble? I think we are in trouble. If I go here, he comes in with this jack. If I mm, 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 mm. Knight move this way. Knight moving here. If I move this knight, will it solve the problem? Because once he takes this guy, if I push this, he comes in anyway, or he takes. If I come here, he cannot take here. So this can be a way where he goes here, or he cannot go here. Cannot go here, cannot go here. He is forced to exchange the queens. So do I exchange the queens here? Or what? Because all other ways looks kinda trash and pretty defensive. If I come here, what squares his queen has? Not much, right? Other than exchanging. You will kind of have to exchange. Or go all the way back to G3 and watch. And then we will go to like H5 with the queen. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. So if we go here, if we take here, he takes. We take. We can go about here with our original idea to make the battery, but this is always there in the air, so we can go here and protect this. But what if he pushes this all the way? If we go here, he cannot, because we have this. Maybe let's go here. Let's go here. Hmm. 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 Looks like we are positionally not that bad. We are in pretty good shape. We have our queen in front of his king. So when we prepare the attack, we will be able to attack, I guess. But we need to think here and not play like casually. Okay. Takes will be takes. It will be an exchange. So taking towards the center is always a good idea. You can take here, take here. You cannot go here. You can take here, threaten to take here. It takes. We take. Moving this bishop out of the game will be helpful. Same colored bishop should be traded and will be traded at some point of time anyway, I guess. If we somehow can move this pawn 2 squares, man, it will be crazy. I think we can, because if he cannot take this, because this is defended, he will not be able to take this, because this is defended. If he takes here, then we may double here on this open file and get something going. If he brings his rook here, we get this free pawn. If we bring this rook here, we may take this knight. He takes, we take. There may be some problem. Bro, first move the what? Okay, now we have an option to trade the bishops. But the only problem is it will open up his rook. But the advantage is it will create a isolated pawn for him. So the question is it good or is it bad? Because I don't see any other use of this bishop other than getting traded. Because if we put it here, he pushes and makes it a bad bishop. We can put it here, but defending it will be a challenge within itself. I am feeling like I should trade this bishop. If I go here, this is not the move. If I go here, wait, if I go here, push this pawn, what happens? Should I trade it or not trade it? That is the question. If I come here, yeah, man, keeping these pieces on the board looks like annoying. So I trade it. Okay, never mind. That's interesting. So now we need to push this. Maybe we need to push this. Oh, that's the saddest. How it could have been defended? But now you can take with the knight. We can bring in the rook, pin it with the queen. Then he may bring his rook out. Then we can bring this rook here to triple attack this, and then he may push this pawn. And yeah, it will be mess. It will be a mess. E5. Okay, he preferred to take the other way. Now we can push this pawn here and threaten this. He will push this A and B pawn for sure. Next, what does he have? He has this. He has this. I can come here. Okay, he comes here and forks us. I can come here. We push, it takes. I don't have any checks. What is the idea here? We can come here and kick his queen for sure. Rook f7, attack the queen. Move her out. Yeah, rook f7 looks like the way, but next move he is trying to come in here, man. By hook or by crook. He wants this. He wants this rook here. I mean, knight here. He wants this knight here. I can come here. Okay, now knight here doesn't do much, I guess. If I go here, then maybe knight here be a little dangerous. Oh, sorry. Yeah. My rook is hanging. I can double it up this way. I can double it up here. If I double it up here, he comes here. If I come here, he comes here, but I have this file to maneuver it. Maybe I'll go here. Maybe I'll go here. Now I can kick his. Now I can kick this queen. If I go here, he comes here with the knight. If I come here, he takes anyway. If I come here, it takes. Now he has this, he has this, he has this, he has this. If I don't want to lose the rook, then I need to keep repeating here. If I come here, he can give us a discovered. We save it. And he gets to get discovered only here. If I come here, he goes here, checks us. We save it. He goes here. Hi bro, just some advice. Can't you play like music in the background like I am? Just saying. Copyright issues, bro. I was even discussing the thing with a friend tomorrow also. I mean yesterday also. He was saying that I can play my like music in the background, but the problem is music is like different people has different taste of music, right? So some people may like the music, some people may not, and then there is some copyright issues that I need to like find a long playlist of copyright free music, and then yeah. Music is not a game changer. Some people enjoy watching with music in the background, but yeah, yeah, definitely it is not the game changer. Music is a distraction for me. Music is a distraction for me also if I listen to it, but yeah, for the audience, it can be played in the background. That is the thing. I will never play music and play games, any game, because it becomes kind of a multitasking thing, right? You are listening and you are playing. So I kind of enjoy doing what I do. Wait a second. Wait a second. If I go here, if he goes here, let's go here. Because I do it a lot on Spotify and chess. Yeah, I will not listen to music myself for sure. Even if I play music in the background, that's not my kind of thing for sure. But for the audience, I may consider playing music in the background. Hmm. Now there are a couple of things here, I guess. Yeah, we are all different. It was made that way, sure, bro. So I think I have a couple of things here. He is trying to come here. I cannot put the knight here and disconnect it, of course. So I can put it here and threaten his queen. He can check us again here. If we come here, he can check us. Wait, if I come here, threaten his queen, he checks us. We come here. Then he checks us again. And I can come here. And he cannot do anything. Maybe he can go here, but he doesn't have any kind of forks or something. If I go here, he checks us. Then he goes here, checks us. If I come here, then what can he do? Okay, he can come here and check us and win one of these rooks, right? That's an issue. So the thing is basically check g8, check again, f7, check again. We move somewhere and he gets this rook. So this rook is not the way. The alternative is we can push this pawn here. You have inactive queen. You should bring it. Yes, I have inactive queen, but my king is frequently under attack. My king is frequently under attack. That's the issue. So I need to move this pawn. If he comes in check, I will come here. What do we have here? He has this check. I can take then. If I push, he takes. And do I bring this here? You cannot take. He has this check. I cannot come here. I can come here, or I can come here. The time, and the time. Oh shit. That's the saddest. Why did I allow this knight inside, man? I think I'll not be playing anymore. I think I am done for the day, at least. Yeah, I am done for the day, guys. That's the saddest. I kind of saw this move. Uh, yeah, I kind of saw this move here. Saw this move here. Pinning this rook with this queen and ended up playing this. Let's resign this. Okay, I'll say GG's, guys. See you guys tomorrow. I think. Let's see if we were winning this game. I think I was winning this game and ended up blundering to that knight. So yeah, have a great night and see you guys tomorrow. No, I was not winning actually, but let's review it from here. Yeah, here takes was best, push was bad. Knight was better. Yeah. So the miss. Rook up was better. Rook up was better. This was an inaccuracy. This is another inaccuracy. Yeah, and here I ended up losing. And the best moves from my side was knight on the forward square, of course, and then rook on the forward square, then king up, then again rook. Yeah, we played all the wrong moves, all the wrong moves. All the wrong moves were played. So yeah, we are kind of down 15 points. That's not that big of a deal, but yeah, last two games were not that good. I am kind of a little upset about it, and yeah, we will review the game, study a little bit, and hopefully be back tomorrow in better shape. So thank you for tuning in. Have a great night. Hit the sub button if you have not done it yet, and bye bye.